Hey everybody, Katie here, and welcome back to the channel. I am after a particular set of sheds, and last I knew, the deer I'm trying to find the sheds from was still holding one side. He's been hanging in this area with two other bucks, which both have already shed antlers. The one other buck is a very big-bodied buck like this one. So it'd be awesome to find his too, and to try to see if I know that buck and know which one he is. The other one that's missing both antlers is already shed is a little bit smaller bodied deer. So I don't expect to find anything big, but any antler is fun to find. But the one I'm particularly after, I have several years of history of sheds with him. Just a lot of history with him. Have a lot of trail camera videos of him on different cameras throughout this general area. So he hangs out here in the fall, and pretty much all winter long he winters here, usually in a bachelor group. I always find sheds out in this area. And like I said, I've been out a couple times after seeing him. 2 different times now. We had a lot of snow. I was out looking through the snow. I was following their tracks because I had seen them, so I was able to get exactly on the tracks. The guy I'm looking for, I guess I'm just calling him the Big Ten for right now. I don't really have a name for him. But he has a little bit of a limp, too, so his tracks were a little easier to distinguish. But him and that other one that's already shed, both the bigger-bodied one, they both have a heck of a nice set of tracks. So I followed some tracks in the snow, have pretty good ideas of where they're hanging. I generally know that just from years prior in finding sheds. I've found his sheds for several years now in the same area. So I'm hoping we at least find one, maybe 2, and I'm hoping by now maybe he has dropped that other side. Also, it is a late season right now, so flintlock or late season archery, so I do have orange on the dogs, just in case, although I generally don't see too many people hunting out in this area late season. So that's a long-winded way of saying my mission today is to try to find at least one side of this deer's sheds, antlers. Got a lot of history with this deer, and it would be really cool to be able to find at least one of his sheds this year, maybe both. I mean, that would be awesome. But that's my mission today. Any sheds I'll be excited about picking up. Fresh, old, it doesn't matter. But we're just going to get out and enjoy our time. We'll stay out until it gets too rainy, I guess, or until the rain hits, and then we'll work our way back in. So let's see what we can get into. Oh, this should be grouse hunting. Hope the GoPro caught that. Scared the dogs. And grouse season's over though. I could have got a shot at that one if it was in season and I was hunting it. I don't know if the GoPro picked it up, but that's so great to see. I've been seeing a lot more grouse the last 2 years. They're making a nice comeback in this area. I remember 15 years ago, 20 years ago now, it was really good grouse hunting around here. And then they kind of, I don't know if you go on like a 10-year cycle or what, but they kind of declined. You weren't seeing many of them. We used to have a late season, which was one of my favorite times to hunt them. But great to see. So I'm also hoping that one of, or 2 of these 3 dogs we'll pick up on a fresh shed if we're close enough. Rishi's had some training. I haven't worked super hard with her, but she's got a bit of a knack for it. And Chaga has shown quite a bit of interest in it too. A few weeks ago we were out here walking on one of the warm-ups, and we found it was an old shed, but so it didn't have as good of a scent on it. But Chaga was definitely very interested in it. So I'm hoping if there's a good fresh one out here, which I know there are, I'm hoping that Chaga or Rishi will pick up on it if I don't see it first. So I'm working my way now. I did just over 2 miles so far. And I'm working my way across the creek again. I'm gonna go up on this hillside where I find the majority of the sheds, although I do find them in here too. I really gotta meander through here, but there's a really good creek crossing here and a spring, and I usually find sheds there, so let's see what we can do here. Well, I called it. I can't tell you how many years in a row I find a shed here of some sort, but this is a big one. On the other side of the creek there. Oh, it's a big antler. That is a big antler. All right, let's go see what it is. See if it's off of our guy. Oh. See if the dogs pick it up. Oh, gotta get across this first, huh? That's deep there. The anticipation is killing me, but I gotta cross this creek first. Dogs are gonna beat me to it. Can I cross on this log? Let's give it a go. Close to falling. It's slippery. All right, let's get up here and see. Oh my gosh, that's a big antler. See if the dogs pick up on it. Yeah, Chaga, what'd you find? What is that? What is that? Get it. Get it. Get it. Holy mother. Get it. Look at the size of that thing. Holy moly. Look at the nubs on that. Oh, that's a different deer. That's not the deer I'm looking for. That's a nice deer. What do you guys think? It's pretty fresh. Look at the base of that thing. It's all gnarly. It's got a bunch of kickers on it. He's not the one I was looking for, but he's probably that other big one that's running with that Big 10. So I have to look through my trail cam videos and see if I have this guy. See if I can pick which one he is. Look at all the junk on the base there. That's thick base. That's a big antler. Mission accomplished, at least in finding a shed, but we still have time. I'm going up in some of the best parts here, so maybe we'll get lucky and find another one, find his other side or the one I'm looking for. And here we are, New Year's Eve shed. Pretty sweet. It's getting windy. This rain's getting ready to blow in here pretty soon, so I'm going to keep moving and see if we can't find some more. But yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice deer. Now it's all tore up in here. This whole hillside we're gonna zigzag around is they do a lot of feeding on it, so there's a real good chance we could find another shed, hopefully. Well, it wouldn't be shed season if I wasn't picking up balloons. I hate these friggin' things. You know what they say. Balloons and big bucks. Okay. Well, there's probably big bucks everywhere because I find balloons everywhere. Reishi! There's some reishi. Some old reishi mushrooms here. Decent amount of them. Obviously they're old, too old, past prime now, but whenever I find them this time of year, I always mark these spots and come back, you know, in season, which is June, I guess, typically. Hi, girls. What good dogs. No way. Another shed. And this one looks like it might be the one. From here, it looks like it might be the left side to that buck that I was out here looking for. Let's go see. Come on, dogs. Find the shed. Find the antler. Find it. Good girl, Reese. Good girl. What'd you find? Hey, good girl. Good girl. What'd you find? Good girl. What did you find? Good girl. Can you sit? Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on that. That is the one. That's the one. Good girl. Chaga, look at that shed. Hey, what's this? What's this, Chugs? What is that? What is this? What is that, huh? Good girl. You gotta learn too. You gotta learn. What is that? What is that? Huh? Yeah? Good girl. You want a treat too? Good, because I'm ready to pick this up. Good girls. All right, let's see. This is it. This is the one. It's huge. Holy shnikes. Look at the size of that thing. That's him. Has that really bladed brow tine. The mass on this thing. This GoPro probably isn't doing it any justice. It's so hard to see it in the camera if it does it any justice. This thing is huge. Lots of mass. Dark antlers. Look at the base. Look at that. That is the buck. I've just been calling him the Big Ten. I might need to name him. I don't really name too many deer, but he's one that he might deserve a name. Look at that cool little like ridge there in the antler. A little bit of junk down by the bases, but not like that one we found a little while ago here. We're probably 200, 250 yards or so from where I found that other shed. Oh, probably an hour and a half ago. Look at that, though. That is awesome. I'm so excited. So, you know, this is the side that I knew he had dropped. Last time I saw him, just about a week and a half ago, he was, I think it was Christmas Eve, actually, last time I saw him. And he was still holding his right side. Hopefully by now he's dropped it. We still may find it today. We're going to look. I'm going to be out here till it rains. I am so excited that this deer made it through. I said this is maybe the fourth year now that I found at least one of his sides as far as sheds. He definitely winters here clearly every year. So just thrilled that he made it through. And now I got to decide if he's, obviously I'm going to try to hunt him, but do I want to hunt him enough next year that I pass on other deer? I don't know, because the shed we just found a little while ago, that would be a hard deer to pass up too. So I don't know, but I'm just excited to find at least his one side. He might still be holding the other side. It was just about a week and a half ago when I saw him last time, and he still had his right side. So he may still be holding it, but he probably has dropped it by now. So probably his other side's out here somewhere. You can bet that pretty much a good amount of shed season I'll be scouring this area. I'm just so excited we found it. Mission accomplished, plus a bonus of the other one. I was already excited about finding that, but this is awesome, and it's in perfect condition. A really awesome New Year's Eve day find. I'm so excited. So excited. So I'm going to put this in the pack and keep on moving, and we're going to zigzag all around this hill until this rain comes. Well, that rain is starting to pick up a lot. It's also getting very windy. So we're going to make our way back.